to know, do you agree with the stay-at-home order being extended to May 8th? Yes or no? Chime in right now on WFMY.com/vote now or on our free app. And while you weigh in, WFMY News 2's Alma McCarty breaks down Governor Cooper's plan.
Governor Cooper said while it is important to get the economy moving again, we are not at that point based on the data. He has since, of course, as you mentioned, extended the stay-at-home order to May 8th, but even that is subject to change. Dr. Mandy Cohen, the Secretary of State, or the Secretary of the State's Department of Health and Human Services, says there are 4 categories where we need to see the numbers either level out or trend down.
First is COVID-like syndromic cases over 14 days. That's our surveillance data. Second is our lab-confirmed cases over a 14-day period. Third, our positive tests as a percentage of the total tests over 14 days. And lastly, a trend of hospitalizations over 14 days.
Now, once we hit these metrics, we can finally consider reopening, but it's going to happen slowly and it's going to happen in 3 phases. So let's talk about those first. Now, in phase 1, the stay-at-home order will stay in place, but it will be modified to allow more reasons to leave your home. Certain businesses can open with social distancing guidelines still in place. Gatherings of more than 10 people are still not going to be allowed. Now, after 2 to 3 weeks in phase 1, we'll move on to phase 2, given there's not a change in data trends. Now, phase 2 further eases restrictions, lifting the stay-at-home order and allowing more people to gather. Houses of worship, restaurants, and bars will be allowed to open, but at a reduced capacity. Now, phase 2, we're probably going to be in that, given all of this data stays where it should be for 4 to 6 weeks. Then we move on to phase 3. That's the last phase where even more people will be able to gather at these venues, and mass gathering bans will increase, which means more people can hang out together. Now, during all of this, however, there are still going to be strict rules that apply to nursing homes and assisted living facilities where we have seen several outbreaks throughout the state.